Expect another nail-biter here this afternoon as the SUNROCKERS Shibuya face LEVANGA Hokkaido. These two squads faced each other yesterday and Shibuya won by a hair, 74-73. A nail-biter indeed. These two squads need to be able to pick up as many wins as possible. They're in the middle of the standings. In fact, LEVANGA Hokkaido is at the bottom. SUNROCKERS Shibuya with a 14-13 record. LEVANGA Hokkaido at 8-19. Unfortunately for LEVANGA Hokkaido, still they're going to be playing short-handed. Only 2 world imports. That should augur well for the squad of Shibuya, though yesterday they went through a real ringer. Let's take a look at some of the highlights yesterday. Easy layup there from Daiki. Nice look there at Coach Ryutaro Onodera. They go inside to their big man, and why not? The 7-footer is very difficult to stop. That's Thomas Welsh. Trying to look inside. Great defense. Leaking out and getting the score there. A lot of fanfare here for the fans as we take a look at more of the highlights. Basket and one opportunity there for Anthony Clemens. On the outside, Hawkinson, the naturalized player of Japan, knocking that one down. Here's Dwight Ramos. Step back 2, nails it. Well, he thought he nailed it, but good thing Thomas Welsh was there. Back to their 7-footer who nails that 15-foot jumper. Shuto Terazono was on fire yesterday with 20 points. Here he is at work once again. Getting that one to drop. Just too much speed. But here's Clemens once again. He's a shifty individual at 6'2", 29 years old. And here's Shuto once again. Gets past Hawkinson. Daiki. Floater will come up short. At the right place at the right time was Hawkinson. He'll complete that 3-point play, which gave them the win. As we take a look at the team standings, in 7th spot in the Eastern Conference is LEVANGA. In the middle of the pack at 5th spot, SUNROCKERS Shibuya in the Central Conference. Dwight Ramos got a lot of backlash on social media yesterday after that foul he committed on Josh Hawkinson. He's put it all behind him. As right now, let's take a look at the lineup of Coach Luka Pavicevic. He left Jeff Gibbs, number 4, Anthony Clemens, who you saw in action a while ago, and Josh Hawkinson, number 8, as his main men. Ryan Kelly is also there. That's Kelly on your screens. Also listed for them is James Michael McAdoo, who is not playing today because he's in injured list. On the other side, let's take a look at the squad of Ryutaro Onodera. LEVANGA Hokkaido will have number 2, Dwight Ramos. Number 21, Darrell Willis Jr. And number 40, Thomas Welsh. Unfortunately for them, no Demond Brooks, who is still on the injured list. Your 3 officials handling proceedings here today: Referee Kubo, Referee Akiyama, and Referee Maeki. Well, for today's game, Demond Brooks is actually listed. Let's see if they actually are able to use him. There's Darrell Willis in the background. Daniel Dan Nana might see a lot of action. Let's take a look at these key players for both these squads. Naturalized player Josh Hawkinson. On the left, you see his numbers up against Shuto Terazono, one of the quickest guards. And you see them going up against each other there. Hawkinson says, okay, you got the 2 points, doesn't matter. I scored the marginal basket And I won the ball game for my squad. As you take a look at the big contributors in yesterday's affair, Anthony Clemens had 18 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds, and 1 block for Shibuya. Hawkinson contributed 15 points, 1 assist, and 5 boards. Not to mention, he also had 4 blocks. Ryan Kelly with 13 points, 1 assist, and 7 rebounds. Daiki Tanaka with 9 points. Lea Vendrame also with 9. In a losing cause, Thomas Welsh had 22 points, 3 assists, and 16 huge rebounds. Jael Willis with 20 points, 1 assist, and 12 boards, 1 steal, and 1 block as well. Shuto Terrazona, we mentioned, at 20 points and 5 assists. And Dwight Ramos with 8 points, 1 assist, 2 rebounds, 1 steal, and 1 block. As we have the starting 5 now for the squad of Levanga. So they're starting out with Dwight Ramos. They have number 11, Ryotaro Sakurai. Number 15, Ren Shimatani. Number 21, Willis Jr. And number 40, Thomas Welsh. These are the numbers from yesterday's affair. Very close numbers, and you expect that because it was a tight affair going all the way to the final seconds. And now we've got the fanfare as we welcome SUNROCKERS Shibuya. There you heard the starting 5 for Coach Lucas. SUNROCKERS Shibuya. Starting out with Clemens, Hawkinson, Vendrame, Tanaka, and Kelly. That's a solid starting 5. Starters once again on your screens. The visitors have Ramos, Sakurai, Shimatani, Willis Jr., and Welsh. For the home squad, Clemens, Hawkinson, Vendrame, Tanaka, and Kelly. Once again, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to B.LEAGUE action here this Sunday, and Happy New Year! We had a great end to 2023 last weekend, and now we start things off with another good encounter. Coach Luca a while ago, and there, Coach Ryotaro. There's Thomas Welsh, who actually led all scorers yesterday with his 22 markers, albeit in a losing effort. This is it. Here we go. Welcome to the Aoyama Gakuin Memorial Hall, the home of Shibuya. Trying to look for a quick basket. It's not going to work there. Vendrame thought he was going to get a good layup. The defense was there, thwarting that attack. Welsh outside his comfort zone. Hands it off to Matani. Thread the needle a little bit too much. There was hardly any opening there. We're going to change the call. First possession for Hokkaido. A turnover. Clemens. The controls here. Actually, Shibuya is one of the few teams here in the B.LEAGUE that has opted to get a tall import. Plays the point. Hawkinson from the wing will misfire. First rebound there from big man Welsh. Simatani bring it down. Finds Welsh. Off the curl, Dwight Ramos. Laying to rest all the negative impact that he had yesterday in social media. Up against Kelly here. Couple of moves, step back. Will come up short. Kyle Willis brought it down. Can't do that. 14 to work with for Hokkaido. No one has scored yet here. Willis with the attack. Flips it up a little bit too much. But there's Welsh. There's 2 points there for Thomas. That's an interesting move here by Shibuya to get someone like Clemens. He was definitely head and shoulders above all the other guards here in the B.LEAGUE. Foul's going to be called there. Ryan Kelly got a little nudge. Sakurai picks up his first personal foul. And the first team foul of Hokkaido. Almost 2 minutes gone here in the opening quarter. Tanaka finds Clemens. Clemens, nice pocket pass. Hawkinson, back to Clemens. Clemens for three. Yes! First take his lead here on that first basket for Shibuya. Matani now bring it down. White. Off against Tanaka. Two national squad members of their respective countries, Philippines and Japan. Sakurai with the attack. There's definitely contact there. That's a good fishing expedition from Sakurai. As Clemens picks up his first. Watch it there once again. That's a great move there by Sakurai. Clemens got caught chasing. Sakurai ties things up at 3. The squad of SUNROCKERS Shibuya is on a 4-game winning streak. LEVANGA HOKKAIDO was on a 3-game winning streak before it got snapped yesterday in that 1-point loss. Sakurai makes both. 1-point lead now for Hokkaido. Vendrame. Usually the point guard. Now, switched over to the 2. Clemens. Actually has all the 5 points of Shibuya. An offensive foul is going to be called. Onadero not happy. That's actually a cheap foul that they're going to call on Welsh. And they need Welsh to be able to stay on the floor. Number 1, he's a legit 7-footer. Number 2, they only have 2 world imports. Hawkinson, side-stepping move, flips it up and through. Now a 3-point lead here for Shibuya at 7-4. Shimatani tries to find Welsh. The pass too far in front of him. Clemens Looks for Kelly. Kelly's going to be called for the push. That was clear. Didn't actually need to push off. He can actually just reached out for that pass. As you see, Coach Luca liked the way they were pushing it, but didn't like that foul from Ryan Kelly. Here comes one of the heroes in yesterday's loss, if you can call him a hero. That's Shuto Terrazono. Also checking in, Yuta Matsushita. Early substitution here for Coach Onodera. I guess he needs the firepower of Shuto. They look for Daryl. Nice attempt there as he took advantage of that mismatch against Vendrame. There's really nothing Leo can do but foul him in that situation. Daryl Willis Jr. is 6'9". Leo Vendrame is 6 foot flat. Willis will pick up his first basket. Bring his squad to within 2. First sub coming off the bench for Shibuya. That's Genki Kojima. He's going to try to match speed and width with Shuto. They get it to Clemens. Clemens on the outside. Hawkinson for 3. That rims out. That's usually money for Hawkinson. Just rimmed out that time. They go inside. There's the quick double. Willis tries to look inside. He'll get it back. He's going to lose it. Eventually does. Another turnover here for Hokkaido. Clemens in no rush. Easily gets past Shuto. To the wing. Kelly for a 2. Quick timeout's going to be called here by Hokkaido as they now trail by 3. 9-6. Welcome back to the Aoyama Gakuen Memorial Hall for B.LEAGUE action here this Sunday. It's Shibuya up against Hokkaido. Shibuya with a 3-point lead as Ramos with possession. Having to send it back out. Terrazono with a jumper. That rims out. Tanaka has really not been part of the offense so far here. Let's see if they try to look for him. He's a lethal scorer. He finds Hawkinson. Hawkinson just bullies his way through, but it's going to be a charge. They can try to challenge that if they want. Watch it once again. Well, if you look at it, Yuta Matsushita had good position all the way through. No challenge coming from Coach Luca. So play goes on. Matsushita will find his 7-footer. Will bring it out. Willis to the wing. Open three. Yes! That's going to tie things up. Our first tie in the ball game. Kohei Sekino actually just checked in. Knocks down that three. These two squads are just so evenly matched. Tanaka to Kelly. Kelly trying to make his move. A little too strong on that twinner. Shuto to Willis. Will get it back. Foul will be called on Kojima. Stopping proceedings here. Sunrockers Shibuya already in the penalty. Then Drama is going to check back in. And we're going to see the first entry of Jeff Gibbs. Jeff Gibbs only had 2 points, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds in almost 18 minutes of action. It is a win though. That's all that counts. Gibbs is actually only listed at 6'2". So Shibuya's got 2 imports standing at 6'2". Here comes Demond Brooks. That's a good sign for Levanga. At least both squads at full strength here for the Sunday affair. That's going to make it even more interesting. Nice swing. Vendrame for 3. Yes! First basket for Leo. Also a regular fixture on the national squad for Japan. They go inside. Thomas Welsh was caught a little bit too deep inside. He got blocked by the rim. You don't see that too often. Another turnover here for Hokkaido. Already 5 turnovers. Gibbs finds Leo. 2-man game. Hawkinson will put up a 3. Why not? Now the biggest lead at 15-11. That's a play they've run time and time again. Welsh with the handoff. Heads into the post. Brooks comes out. Shuto there with the layup. A little bit too strong. Out of the reach of Thomas. Vendrame now going to set things up. Finds Hawkinson. Vendrame puts up another 3. Bang! Back-to-back threes here for Vendrame. Sandwich there by the 3 of Hawkinson. And it's now 18-11. Kojima will pick up another foul, and unfortunately they're in the penalty. So free throws here for Hokkaido. Hokkaido is going to try to milk this as much as they can before the end of the opening quarter. Kazuma Chuya checks in. together with Ryan Kelly, who was a starter. You can see Coach Luca making sure that every player on the floor is fresh. A little bit too strong there on the free throw of Matsushita. Nice look at Coach Onodera. His team now facing a 7-point deficit after 3 straight threes put together by the home squad. Bring it down now is Kojima. To Gibbs. Now to Kelly. Kelly will give it out. Shot clock's winding down. Kelly's got to take this one. Tries to go glass. A little bit too strong. Welsh to the board. Under 2 minutes to be played here. Arizona with a shot. That'll cut the lead down to 4. Brief lull here. Coach Lucas gonna send Daiki Tanaka back. Well, he wanted to. He was gonna check in at the next dead ball situation. You see him there sitting at the scorer's table. Nice pick there by Gibbs. Gibbs trying to body up inside. But it doesn't matter because Kelly hits a 3. 4 straight threes now. Kyuto again trying to use that speed. Matsushita flips it up. A little bit too strong. Welsh was there for the board, and Gibbs will pick up a personal. Gibbs is just too small. He's a burly individual, but he felt he got pushed by Damon Brooks. He might have a point there. Here comes Tanaka, back in action. Big boy Thomas makes the first free throw. "27 years of age, out of the United States. Thomas Welsh, standing 7 foot flat." Daryl Willis will check back in. So they're going to get a little smaller now that Welsh is rested. They go to Kelly. Kelly puts up another 3. After hitting 4 straight threes, that's their first miss. Terrazono trying to quickly get it back down. Shuya able to stay in step with him. Terrazono outside. Willis offline. Nice board there from Ryan Kelly. They're going to go for the last shot here. Hokkaido with fouls to give if they want to use it. That's a good foul. Sekino's first. They still have one more that they can give. So Shibuya should be aware of that. They should try to attack quick. Draw that last foul. Sakurai checks back in. Together with Daniel Dan Nana. Nana's going to give up the foul. Burning 2 seconds. Now they got to play straight up defense. Tsuya. He wants something going towards the basket. Here's Tanaka. Tanaka's going to lose it. They're going to say .1. Coach Luca asking for some more time to be put on the clock. Who else is going to check in? That's a good sub. You want to be able to protect that rim at all costs. That had to be something going towards the basket, not a catch and shoot. First quarter done, and it's a 5-point lead for Shibuya at 21-16. Welcome back to the Aoyama Gakuen Memorial Hall, our venue for this Sunday's B.LEAGUE action. As Shibuya hosts Levanga Hokkaido. They won yesterday's affair by 74-73. Looking for back-to-back wins to start off the year and keep their winning streak going. They're on a 4-game winning streak as we speak. Second personal foul going to be called there on Anthony Clements. Hawkinson back in action as well for his squad. Trying to protect this 5-point advantage. Referee's being a little strict there about the positioning. Big bump there by Leo. No foul going to be called. Watch this. So the referee is allowing these players to really be physical with each other. As long as they remain consistent, that's what's important. Shuto to Thomas Wells. Wells inside for 2. He's just much stronger than Hawkinson. The Hawkinson is 6'10". That's going to cut the lead down to 3. Vendrame's got the advantage, but he's a little bit too high up. Here's Tanaka. Back to Kelly. Kelly for three. Short. Willis will pick that up. Ooh, Willis going all the way. Asking for a foul there. But they're going to say possession still remains with the boys in white and green. Well, Kelly got all ball and then got a little bit of the arm. Here comes Gibbs. Isn't that successful? There's a mismatch down low. Gibbs, 6'2" against Welsh, 7 foot flat. Welsh still on the outside. Sekino with that was a bailout shot there. Now Clemens using that Gibbs screen. Finds Gibbs. Gibbs inside. That's his patented shot, but he'll come up short. And a race inside. Flips it up and through. Shuto Terrazono is really so quick. Now has 4 points, 1 board, and 1 assist. Clemens will give it to Tanaka. Tanaka yet to score. Hawkinson puts up a 3. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Leads back up to 4. That was contact there from Vendrame. That was a little bit too much. As he picks up his second personal. Second team foul for Shibuya. Tsuya back in. Leo had to be replaced with 2 personals. The pass straight to Daiki. Too easy. There's too many turnovers here for Levanga, as that's turnover number 6. Welsh, a little bit too far out, especially since he's being guarded by Gibbs. Willis, couple of spins, puts it up. He should have put that one up softer so Welsh could have gotten it. Hawkinson up high to Gibbs. Gibbs with the attack. Nice strip job there. Matsushita has done so well defensively for his squad here today. Watch it here. Look at his quick hands off that spin. Gibbs struggled scoring-wise yesterday. Still to get a basket today. Daiki picks it up. The pass was behind Gibbs. Here comes Shuto. That'll set things up. Sekino. That's a foul. Clearly. That's going to be 3 team fouls now on SUNROCKERS Shibuya. First personal on Kazuma. Now on the verge of being in the penalty, Coach Luca wants to talk to his boys. Just coming off the break. That's not what you want to see from your squad. A turnover. Turnover number 7 for Hokkaido. You can see Coach Onodera clapping there. Trying to give his squad a little bit more of a morale boost, but he's definitely disappointed. Clemens. Now to Tanaka. Two-man game there with Hawkinson. Hawkinson thought about launching. Will bring it inside, and a foul's going to be called on Willis. He felt he got the good strip. And that's why he screamed, OMG! Let's watch it here. Really difficult to tell if he got a lot of arm there. But he did get some ball. Hawkinson on the line. Will make the first. He's an exceptional shooter. Josh now with 9 points, 2 assists. Hawkinson was the naturalized player they used for the FIBA World Cup that was held in Japan, co-hosted by Japan, Indonesia, and the Philippines late last year. Dwight Ramos just checked back in, and the pass to him was behind. So it's going to be another turnover. Turnover number 8. Well, you can see the patience of Coach Onodera starting to wane. Clemens on the move. Foul's going to be called on Sakurai. That'll be second personal, second team foul for Hokkaido. Ren Shimatani will check back in. He hardly saw any playing time in that first quarter. He was the starter, but Shuto played about 7 minutes. And then 4 minutes here in the second. Gibbs will get his squad another possession. Gibbs is undersized, but you can see him battling. He gives his squad another dimension, but look at how small he is compared to Thomas Welsh. Clemens gets away, gets denied though by Dwight. First block shot for Dwight Ramos. He had one yesterday as well. Clemens. That will rim out and then back down. And the lead is now 11 at 31-20. Dwight with a slight nudge. And that's going to add to the negative impact he's going to get on social media, which of course he just shrugs off. People will always have something to say on social media. That's why a lot of players just turn off their social media, especially in the playoffs. Hawkinson trying to bring it closer. That's a nice spin. He got called for an offensive foul earlier in the first quarter. This time, not trying to barrel his way through. He spun and got 2 points. .507 still to be played. As we take a look at the replay. That clearly a foul there from Tsuya. His second personal foul. As Shimatani will head to the line for 2 shots. Gibbs trying to distract Shimatani there. Putting his hands up quickly as Dwight Ramos quickly back on the bench. Well, there are some fans here for Hokkaido. A little bit too strong. Nice box out. And rebound there by Dibs over the 7-footer. Halfway gone here in the second. Hawkinson will try to bring it closer to the wing. Tsuya for three. Just short. Chance here for Shimatani and company to come closer. Out to Sakurai. He'll give it up. Willis. From 17 feet, yes. That's going to cut the lead down to 10. That's going to bring us to an official timeout. But it's still SUNROCKERS Shibuya showing the way, 33-23. Back to the action. As we're here at the Aoyama Gakuen Memorial Hall, the home of SUNROCKERS Shibuya. They're up by 10. They've got possession here. Clemens at the controls. Clemens, step back Jay. That's too easy. Now in double digits with 10 points. Hawkinson with 12. The two of their imports. In double digits already. Nice basket there by the 7-footer Welsh. Now with 8 markers. Back over to Clemens. He's trying to stay in step is Matsushita. Kelly. Kelly used to play for the Los Angeles Lakers. Will misfire there. In the open court, Willis, yes! Basket and one opportunity off that foul. He can bring this down to a 7-point deficit. That's why you want to get it out in the open court quickly. Clemens was saying, I didn't touch him. Well, Vendrame did. As Leo picks up his third personal foul now, Coach Luca with some decisions. Does he keep Leo in? Or does he send him back to the bench with those 3 fouls? Timeout's going to be called first by Coach Luca. 3 minutes, 21 seconds remaining in the first half. They go inside. Kelly with a step back. He makes basketball look so simple. 7 points now for Kelly. Back up to a 9-point lead for the home squad. Willis for 3. Short. Gives to the board. Tsuya will send it back out. Genki to Tsuya. Why not go to Ryan? That's the good option. Flipping it through. And the lead's back up to 11. Now a timeout is going to be called by Coach Onodera. Things really not going in the way of his squad. Just about 2 minutes remaining before the halftime break. Can Onodera's team manage something offensively? Not that time. Well-run play. Wells just not knocking it down. Step back jumper will drop. Nice basket there for Aki Chambers. Coming off the bench. Instant offense. He is 6'3", and he's a veteran at 33 years old. Getting into the early foul trouble. Once again is Shibuya. So more free throws coming up. As you see, Leo on the bench with 3 personal fouls together with Anthony Clemens. Both starters. Shimatani's going to miss another free throw. That's his second miss. Things working out well so far for Coach Luka Pavicevic. Another miss. Gibbs to the board. Gibbs is undersized, but he positions himself very well. Here's Aki once again. Finds Tsuya. Yes! First basket for Tsuya. It's now a 16-point advantage at 44-28. Chance of defense. They try to go inside. Welsh, easy to. They should be looking for a little bit more plays for Thomas. If they want to come back here under a minute before the break. Aki once again. Kitsuya. Back to Aki. Genki. Almost fumbled, and eventually that'll be a turnover. But sometimes from coach's standpoint, that's okay. It's not a live turnover, so your squad can come back down and handle things defensively. Final 30 seconds as Shuto Tarazona back in. He was very effective on his time on the floor. We're gonna allow this shot clock to wind down. Off his foot, Sekino. To Brooks. Brooks, wild shot, drops. Kelly put it up. He felt he got fouled. But the officials say everybody heads to the locker room. It's halftime. And it's 44-32 for SUNROCKERS Shibuya. You're seeing highlights of the first half, and just to quickly dissect exactly what transpired, the reason why the squad of Shibuya is up is because they shot much better from three. They were 8 out of 13 for 61%. That's a scorching number. For Hokkaido, only 1 out of 3 for 33%. That's 7 more threes. That's 21 points. There's Hawkinson with another 3. Poor inbound pass. Daiki Tanaka knew exactly what he needed to do there. That was his only 2 points. Well, he's not really needing to score because exceptional shooting from the outside by the rest of his teammates. Not to mention some smart plays from Josh Hawkinson. Shimatani found his big man there for a 14-foot jumper. One of the few fast break attempts. Willis with a 3-point play off the 3rd personal foul from Leo Vendrame. And then Kelly went to work. Couple of step back jumpers. Little baby hook there. And then even Kazuma Tsuya joined the 3-point party. You can see from 2-point distance, just about even. In fact, dead even at 9 out of 18 at 50%. But we talked about the 3-point numbers being the difference makers here. One of the main reasons why Levanga Hokkaido was able to keep it close, if you want to say this is close at 12 points, is because they got 9 more free throws, shooting 11 out of 15 as compared to 2 out of 2 for Shibuya. Shibuya, though, with only 4 turnovers, taking good care of that basketball as compared to 9 for Levanga Hokkaido. 16 and 7. Those numbers reflect the points off turnovers. 12 apiece, dead even there. That's the points in the paint. And 5 out of 10, 5 against 10 rather, are the bench points. Looking at some more numbers, rebounding just about even. 15 for Hokkaido, 12 for Shibuya. In the assists, Shibuya leads by 3, 8-5. There we have the key player matchup. Shuto Terrazono, not really scorching the hoops like he did yesterday. Hawkinson there with 12, 4 for Shuto. Scoring leaders, Hawkinson with 12, Clemens with 10, and Kelly with 9. Nice look there at Kelly and Vendrame. Scoring leaders for Levanga. 10 points for Welsh. Willis with 9. And the next leading scorer is Shuto Terrazono with 4. That's a major drop. Rebounding story. Welsh with 8. 3 for Willis and 1 for Terrazono for the visitors. For the home squad, Josh Gibbs with 6 rebounds at 6'2", and 1 apiece for Tanaka and Hawkinson. In the assist department, 2 each for Tanaka, Hawkinson, and Vendrame. And for Hokkaido, 3 for Shimatani and 1 each for Terrazono and Willis. Dwight Ramos will start out for Hokkaido in the second half. A lot of ground to make up here as they trail by 12. Sakurai back in action as well. He was part of the starting unit. So it looks like both squads will go through their familiar starting fives to begin the second half. Vendrame nursing 3 personal fouls, finds Hawkinson. Hawkinson, Vendrame extra pass, Tanaka. Boy, he came up short there. Way short. chance of defense. Kimatani will try to go inside. Hawkinson just trying to bother him a little bit. Shot clock's down to 4. Willis is going to lose it. So they start off their possession here with another turnover. So they're in double digits as far as turnovers are concerned. Hawkinson launches the 3. Short that time. Slow start for both these squads, but for Shibuya it doesn't matter. They're still up by 12. Ramos almost lost it, eventually does. Dwight not having a very good game today. Lost it and comes up with a personal foul. His second, first team foul for Levanga. Here in the third. Clemens has been really in control all throughout this ball game. Actually, all season long. He has really dictated the pace and the tempo for his squad. Kelly, little mismatch. Flips it up. He'll be fouled. That might be on Welsh. Last line of defense. That's clearly a mismatch there. Second personal foul on Welsh. Coach Onadera knows Welsh cannot get into foul trouble. He needs him for the remainder of this ball game. As Kelly makes the first free throw. Things looking okay so far for Coach Luka Pavicevic. Now in double digits is Kelly. He'll make both for 11 points. Leads back up to 14. Kimatani trying to orchestrate the offense. Finds Welsh. He'll hit that 15-foot jumper. Saying he got fouled. No whistle though. The lead still at 12. Clements again. Now Daiki. Still opting to operate on that strong side on the left. Clements for 3, yes! Just in the nick of time. He's got 13 points. And the lead has now ballooned to 15. Kimatani, good move. To the wing, Sakurai. Shot clock down to 3. Dwight forced to put up a hurried 3. He'll come up short. Now Clemens once again taking his time. 2-man game. Sakurai will be called for the foul. His second. Check that, his third. Sakurai, one of the top defenders for Hokkaido. They can't afford to lose him as well. 3 men off the bench quickly for Coach Onodera. Shimatani will pick up another foul, and that foul will put the squad in penalty. Well, nothing much you could really do there against Hawkinson. That's going to be a long time to be in the penalty. Just about 7 minutes. Now they can probably try to catch up in terms of the free throw shooting numbers. Sekino back in action. Kazuma Chuya in as well for the opponents. Vendrame being told by Coach Luca, we gotta bring you out. We got a good lead. Save you for more important minutes just in case the opponents are able to come closer. The lead's now 17 at 51-34. If you're just joining us, these two squads faced each other yesterday. Shuto hits, cut that lead down to 15. It was just a 1-point win for Shibuya, 74-73. Off a last-second 3-point play by Josh Hawkinson. Trying to make it more convincing here. Shuto. Sekino left open for this three. He hits. Boy, taking no chances whatsoever. Coach Luca calling for a timeout here as that 117-point lead has been cut down to 12. Let's see if it turns out to be a good timeout here for Coach Luca. Directing traffic once again. Anthony Clemens stops, puts up a three. Rims out though. It's going to fall in the hands of Chambers. Going to get another 14, which is now down to 5. Hawkinson spins, flips it up and through. That leads back up to 14. 16 points now in the contest here for Josh. Quick basket from Shuto. He's starting to heat up. Leads at 12 once again. Clemens to Kelly. Kelly explodes to the basket. Tries to kiss it off the glass a little bit too strong. He'll get it back. And the foul's going to be called on Willis. Actually, a very smart play there by Kelly. He felt the contact. Now he can take his time from the 15-foot line. Second personal foul going to be called on Willis Jr. Genki Kojima back in. Willis looks a little bit hurt. Kelly knocks down the first. They'll make both. Back up to a 14-point lead now here for the hosts. Shuto. Will he try to look for his own shot once again? He'll try to set things up. Sekino. Almost traveled. Not a good pass. That one straight to Clemens. That's a very patient play there from Ryan Kelly. Clemens got him the ball. Kelly took his time. He's got 15 points. And that lead is back up to 16. Time now for a ceasefire coming from Coach Onodera. And now let's see if this turned out to be a good timeout for Coach Onodera. With this timeout from Coach Luca from 12, was able to get that lead back up to 16. Shooter's gonna miss. Hawkinson hits the deck, and we're going the other way. That's gonna be the third personal foul here on the big man. There's confirmation. Welsh with 3. And that loose ball foul will give free throws once again to SUNROCKERS. And one of the best free throw shooters in the league in Josh Hawkinson. As you look at the bench of Levanga Hokkaido, a little bit beleaguered now. They were in the game yesterday all throughout, but today now down by 18 at 59-41. A lot of time still remaining though. Shuto looking for his shot, doesn't get it there. He's missed back-to-back. It's Genki Kojima trying to set things up for his squad. Clemens against the big man. Will go to his naturalized player. Back to Clemens. And a foul will be called there on Matsushita. He's not happy. That's going to mean free throws again. First personal foul on Matsushita. Jeff Gibbs will check back in. Well, so far things looking really good for SUNROCKERS right now. I should give Hawkinson 2 more free throws. Hawkinson already with 17 points. Damon Brooks getting ready to check in. Now 18 points for Josh. Under 4 minutes to be played. And the third. That's a huge 20-point lead enjoyed here by Shibuya. Brooks kisses it off the glass. He was not available in yesterday's affair. He's in today. Cuts that lead down to 18. They go to Josh once again. They'll be smart to try to get it inside. Gibbs kicks it out. Chambers from the outside knocks down that three. It's now a 21-point advantage at 64-43. Shuto almost lost it. Brooks tries to make his move. They go inside. Clemens with a steal. Things going from bad to worse here. With the boys in white. Open three. Bang! No choice, but Coach Onodera has to call another timeout here. His second in the third, as the lead has really ballooned now to 24. Back to the action. And a 24-point deficit now, staring Levanga Hokkaido in the face. Not the best of passes, but Brooks able to track it down. Comes up with a miss. Gibbs, another board. Gibbs leading his squad in the rebounding department. Now Vendrame back inside. Coach Luca looking for the kill here in the third. Kelly left open, puts up a three, yes! The lead is now 27. This is a total change from what transpired yesterday. 1-point victory for Shibuya. Today they wanted to be convincing. They're going to win this ball game in the third. Looking to try to make it an even bigger lead here. Gibbs. Just want to force the issue. Flips it up and through. 72-43. 29-point advantage. They just taking the fight out of Hokkaido here. Gibbs is asking for a travel, but they're going to call a foul on Jeff. They're going to say there was a little bit of contact. Gibbs doesn't agree. He's looking for confirmation there from Damon Brooks. And Brooks says, nope, you fouled me. Of course, he's not going to admit that. Only the first team foul for Shibuya. Shuto from the outside will misfire. It falls in the hands of Leo. Vendrame to the wing. Chambers back to Leo. Leo for three. Hits the side of the board there. Difference of 10 seconds from the game clock and the shot clock here. Back to Terrazono. This big man Welsh. Thomas with the assist. Still a 27-point advantage. Vendrame might want to take this one. He'll set it up. Chambers knocks down that three. Just in the nick of time. And the lead is now an even 30 at 75-45. Welcome to the fourth and final quarter, coming to you here from the Aoyama Gakuen Memorial Hall. Jeff Gibbs takes advantage of the turnover, and it makes it a 32-point lead. Not the way you want to start if you're Levanga Hokkaido. Sikina misfires. And now Vendrame, more than anything else, they want to use clock. Chambers inside, extra pass. Gibbs tries to save it to the wrong individual. Matsushita to the wing. Another poor pass. And Vendrame will finish. Vendrame now with 8 points. And the lead is 34. Only 45 points here scored by Hokkaido. Demond Brooks mistiming his jump. Dwight Ramos going to be sent back in. They need to cut into this lead quickly, but Demond Brooks will come up with a foul there. Brooks will be replaced as he picks up his first personal. Dwight back in. Not good numbers for either Dwight or even Damon Brooks. Checking in for the first time is Tsukasa Nakano. Nakano actually sees heavy minutes usually, but today his first entry. Foul's going to be called on Willis. That's going to be his third off that reach in. We're going to send it back out. Use some clock. Vendrame almost lost it, picks it up. Gibbs for three. He had to put up a prayer. Shot clock was winding down. Shimatani to his big man. Welsh scores. Finally, they've been scoreless in the last 3 minutes. That's going to cut the lead just down to 32. Chambers. Chambers was given his squad quality minutes here. Kelly forces it up. Short. Dwight saves it. Foul's going to be called there on Chambers. Smart foul. Ooh, a quick timeout going to be called here by SUNROCKERS Shibuya. Coach Luca really wanting to make certain about this victory. .25 still to be played here. A one-ball game for Shibuya as they're going to improve to 15-13. And they're going to extend their win streak 5 straight games. Willis Jr. will score. He's got 11 points. Cutting that lead down to 30. But at this stage, Shibuya not needing to score anymore. He's using that shot clock. Kelly to the wing, extra pass. Tsuya will come up short. Hokkaido still battling here. That pass tipped. And again, they're going to use the entire 24. Smart play. Clemens up against Dwight. Gets away from Dwight, flips it up. Won't drop though. Willis from 14 feet overshoots. Trying their best to really regroup is Hokkaido. Dwight tries to force his way in, almost traveled. Finds Nakano. Nakano's going to misfire. Hawkinson clears. Gets it to Clemens, and again they'll use clock. Hawkinson puts up a three. Just short. We're going to get another 14 to work with. Tsuya to the wing. Extra pass. Clemens. Yes! And the lead is back up to 33. Almost another turnover there. Tsuya trying to complete that steal, but not going to happen that time. Actually, was just extending his arm. Made contact with that ball. .527. They're going to say it's their ball, though. That was touched last by Hokkaido. So it worked out well. Hawkinson flips it up. Hawkinson now with 22 points. Followed closely by Kelly's 18. And the lead is at 35. Nothing there from Dwight Ramos. Again, they'll use clock. Hawkinson inside. Yes! Basket and one opportunity of a perfect pinpoint pass coming from Clemens. Watch it once again unfold. Blows by Dwight. Squeezes it in there. Official timeout is upon us. We'll be back for more. Ooh, a miss here from Josh Hawkinson. Rare miss. So he still extends that lead to 86-49. That's how bad things are. When Willis misses from point blank range, he's lucky enough to be able to get that and put it through. But still an insurmountable lead here. Back inside Hawkinson. Just puts up that jumper, a little bit offline. Oh, they're still chanting defense. They want blood. Welsh misfires from 16. And now Clemens says, again, all we need to do is get this game over with. Looking now for their 5th straight win. And it's in the bag. Shot clock at 4. Hitting a 3 there. Wow. Exceptional game here by Shibuya. It's now a 38-point lead, and this is what you'd like to see. That should have come in a little bit earlier. Nagayoshi will check in for the first time. Chambers is in as well. Gibbs, the remaining import, as he picks up another rebound. Gibbs with rebound number 8. Maybe time for the youngsters of Hokkaido to get in there as well. Just give them some playing time. Gibbs for 3. Yes! The lead is 41. Who would have thought? After the close affair yesterday, Willis will score. He's got 15 markers. In this blowout loss, though. Chambers, not rushing things. Genki will have to put this one up. Kazuma to the wing. They'll come up short. Dwight Ramos in the ball game. Nakano, no. And again, they're just going to use clock, which they have been doing for quite a while. Steal there from Dwight. Dwight will finish with a slam. Dwight still fighting hard. And SUNROCKERS will call their final timeout despite the fact that they're up by a huge margin. So we'll be back. A minute 39 remaining here. Not quite sure what the timeout was for. Well, they got Gibbs out of the ball game. Willis still playing. Willis is going to get an N1 there. Foul there by Tsuya. Not quite sure by Demond Brooks and Willis. Still on the playing court though. Especially Demond Brooks. He was not available yesterday. So you want to be able to make sure that you just rest him for next week's encounters. You don't want to get any more injuries. Not at this stage. This blowout has given the victory already to Shibuya. Chambers will lose it. 2-on-1, and Willis will go all the way through. No challenge there whatsoever from Kaito Morizane. That's Morizane with possession now. Not really needing to attack anymore. Morizane. Genki will miss. Chance. One more. Basket. Yes. Willis will get it. Let's see if SUNROCKERS opts to take the turnover here. Only 7 turnovers and a foul will be called. Shimatani with a foul. SUNROCKERS might take their 9th turnover here. Let's see. Well, they're still running their offense. Genki's not going to score. Shimatani. One crack at the basket. Will still come up short. This game has been over for quite a while. And there's your final score. 92-61. You can see the quarter scoring very low here in the 4th. But the 3rd period was critical. 31-13 there. Don't go away, as we're going to hear from Coach Luka Pavicevic and a lot of the stars here of SUNROCKERS Shibuya who are on a roll, winning their 5th straight game. Levanga Hokkaido, after a great encounter yesterday, just losing by 1 on a last-second 3-point play from Josh Hawkinson, today get totally blown out of the court. As they leave, we're going to hear from Coach Luka and a lot of the players in a bit.
Good afternoon, everyone. Konnichiwa. So, yesterday we had a very strong game against Hokkaido, and Hokkaido challenged us in several very important basketball situations.
はい、昨日ですね、本当に北海道さんとのゲームはとても強い強度の試合でして、私たちにいろいろなチャレンジをもたらしてくれました。その中でですね、いろんなシチュエーション、課題を私たちに残してくれました。
I think our team, our players accepted that challenge in a strong way and responded with a very strong game.
はい、その中でですね、昨日の 学びからですね、今日は選手たち一同彼らから学んだものというのをしっかり受け止めてですね、新たに強く今日のゲームを戦ってくれました。
But it is not easy to motivate day by day in a double weekends since beginning of December. This is the 15th game in 5 weeks. So I can easily say that for us, especially for the players, it's easy to motivate and to be inspired when you come in this number, pack this Aoyama Gaikon Arena and support us and give us the inspiration to keep playing and to keep prevailing.
はい、もう正直ですね、この B リーグの今スケジュールの中で、もう12月含めてですね、ここまで15試合、ずっと週末2試合、また水曜日は挟みながらですね、ゲームがあったわけですけども、本当にモチベーションを保つのが、すごく大変な時期だと思います。その中でもですね、ファンの皆様がこれだけ、会場に足を運んでいただき、また、画面外の会場以外でもですね、声援を送ってくださる皆さんがいるおかげ、私たちはこのモチベーションを高く保つことができています。本当にありがとうございます。
So thank you so much for your support. There is an all-star little break, and we're going to try to pick up next on Wednesday, 10 days from now, against Kawasaki, our conference, one of the biggest teams in Japan. Let's all please get ready and let's have a good continuity. Thank you so much. ありがとうございます。
はい、改めて今日はありがとうございました。この後ですね、またオールスターブレイクを挟みまして、次は10日後、水曜日のゲーム、川崎さんとのゲームになります。川崎さんはですね、私たちと同じカンファレンスのチームになりますので、必ず勝たないといけないゲームになってきます。また改めて皆様の声援のほどよろしくお願いします。ありがとうございました。
パビセッチヘッドコーチ、ありがとうございました。Thank you very much, Luca。それでは今シーズンも株式会社リクシルより活躍した選手へ称賛の意味を込めてリクシル賞が贈られます。本日は株式会社リクシル代表執行役社長兼 CEO 瀬戸様にご来場いただいております。瀬戸様、いつもサンロッカーズへの応援サポートありがとうございます。それでは本日のリクシル賞受賞選手発表させていただきます。受賞者は2選手います。まず背番号10小島元気選手、そしてもう一選手は背番号16アキチェンバー選手です。 The next prize goes to number 10 元気小島 and number 16アキチェンバー。それでは、瀬戸様よりリクシル賞の贈呈です。正面をお向きください。記念撮影です。瀬戸様ありがとうございました。そして素敵なダンスもありがとうございました。それでは、まずお話を伺っていきます。小島元気選手から伺っていきます。2024年、2連勝で、終えましたけれども、今の気持ちから聞かせてください。
皆さん明けましておめでとうございます。1月に入ってまず2連勝して、
はい、そうです。
本当にいいことなんですけども、まだまだ試合は続きますし、引き続き集中して準備していきたいと思います。そういう気持ちです。
ありがとうございます。今日は終始サンロッカーズペースで、進んだ試合だったと思いますが、試合の方を振り返ってみて小島選手いかがでしたでしょうか。
そうですね、まずみんなでディフェンスカバーしながらインテンシティ高く集中したディフェンスだったと思いますし、オフェンスもしっかり遂行して
最後まで、最後まで少しちょっと弱くなりましたけど、でもいいゲームだったと思います。はい。
ありがとうございます。小島選手は本当にね、チームに勢いづけるプレーが光ったと思います。最後はね、スリーポイントシュートも決めましたし、周りを生かす3つのアシストも記録いたしました。ご自身のプレー、振り返ってみていかがですか？
そうですね、とにかくディフェンスでまず相手のリズムを崩すことをまず意識して、あとはエナジー与えられるように、チームの流れ変えれるようにやってるので、それが、少し貢献できてよかったと思います。はい。
ますます元気なプレーでね、チームを引っ張っていってもらいたい、小島選手ですが、オールスターブレイクを挟んで、また試合の方が続きますけれども、応援していただいているファンの皆さんに、今後の、戦いについてメッセージ送っていただけますでしょうか？お願いします。
はい。一回オールスターを挟むので、タカちゃんがオールスター行くので、練習は参加できないですけど、10日間また次の試合もありますし、みんなでいい準備してこれから続く試合に向けて全員で戦っていきますので、応援よろしくお願いします。
歴史賞受賞者小島元気選手でした。ありがとうございます。
Very good statement there. As he said, first and foremost, he said, Happy New Year, everybody. And they're very pleased to be able to win 2 games in a row. Since the start of 2024, the defense was good at the first half, but the second half, it was exceptional. And that's how they were able to pull away, especially in that third period, as you saw, when they scored 31 as compared to just 13 points. Now we've got Chambers.
でもですね、いつも言っているようにこのファンの皆様がそういう雰囲気を作り出していただいているので、本当にありがとうございます。
今日はチーム92点取りましたけども、相手チームを60点台に、抑えての勝利でした。ディフェンスもね、サンロッカーズらしいハードなディフェンスもいったと思いますけれども、試合の方を振り返ってみていかがですか？
Yesterday was a tough game, and we had to try to do better today and, focus on the offense and defensive end, and I think we did a good job at that.
はい、もう本当に昨日の試合がですね、すごくタフなゲームでしたので、昨日よりも絶対にいいプレーをしようとチームで心がけて、それができてですね、こういう風なゲームができたと思います。
秋選手、スリーポイントシュートを2本いいところで決めてくれましたね。ご自身のプレー振り返っていかがですか
？I was open and wasn't trying to think too much about it, and just trust my shot.
はい、もうスリーポイントについてはですね、もうオープンになったので、あまり考えすぎずに、もう自分のシュートを信じてですね、打つしかなかったと思ってました。
いや、もう秋選手らしいね、本当に綺麗な、アーチのスリーポイントシュート、とても、光りました。秋選手、久々に、サンロッカーズ渋谷に戻ってきて、サンロッカーズ渋谷ファンの皆さんはいかがですか
？The fans have grown since I've been away, and I'm happy to see everyone show up.
はい、以前よりもですね、ファンの皆様がたくさん集まっていただくようになってですね、こういうふうに応援していただけることを本当に嬉しく思ってます。
はい、秋選手の、ね、声も、聞きたかったファンの方も多かったと思います。よかったです。はい、それでは今後の戦いについてファンの皆さんにお願いします。
We're going to keep playing hard, and with energy and with your guys' help, we're going to try to win as many games as we can.
はい、もうチームとしてですね、もうハードに、モチベーション高く頑張って戦っていくだけだと思います。ぜひですね、そこに、皆さんの力も加えて一緒になって戦ってください。今日はありがとうございました。
歴史賞受賞者秋チェンバース選手でした。さあ、これでホーム9連勝、そして貯金2としましたサンロッカーズ渋谷へ大きな拍手をお送りください。そして今日も最高の応援、サンロッカーズファンの皆さんありがとうございました。
So now as the teams prepare for the All-Star break, it's a welcome rest really for them, because during the New Year and even the Christmas season, they were really working hard. Next week, we're going to have the Rising Stars game. We're going to have the different competitions like the slam dunk and the three-point shootout. And then on Sunday, we're going to have the All-Star game. Stick around. We're going to bring you the highlights and also some numbers before we bid you goodbye. As you take a look at the highlights here, the first quarter of play, it was pretty competitive. Except for the fact that Hawkinson and company just burned the hoops with 8 threes. That's actually in the first half, not just in the first quarter. But still, that's what gave them a 44-32 advantage after 2 periods. Ryan Kelly would hit, Hawkinson would hit, Clemens would hit, and even Kazuma Tsuya. The only problem for the boys in yellow is they got into early foul trouble in the first 2 periods, and so many free throws shot and made by Levanga, which kept them in there, kept them competitive. Steal there from Daiki as he scores his only basket of the game. He didn't need to score. The rest of his teammates did the trick. As you can see there, Clemens hitting one of those threes we talked about. And then Hawkinson gets inside for an easy layup. Big man made a lot of those shots the entire ball game, but it was enough to stem the tide. Willis there with a 3-point play. Looked like Welsh was a one-man wrecking crew for Hokkaido, and then nobody else contributed. Kelly hit a 3 earlier, but here he comes up with back-to-back twinners. And here is the three that we talked about from Tsuya. Well, Kazuma Tsuya, one of the youngsters, together with their established star who you saw there a while ago. That's Daiki Tanaka. Tanaka, we talked about being a member of the Japanese national squad. That's why he's got loads of fans. Sekino would hit that three. One of the few baskets that they've actually made in the third period, only scoring 13 points while yielding 31 to their opponents. Because of these kind of turnovers, live turnovers, which would lead to easy points. Third quarter ended 75 to 45, and those 30 points, just too much to overcome. Eventually, it would balloon all the way to 41. Another one of those live turnovers there, leading to open threes. Kojima was just waiting in the wing. Got that pass and knocked it down. Kojima finds Kelly, gets an assist, and Kelly with another 3 points. There's Koki. And then, on the break, Jeff Gibbs. This time, Vendrame. That looked like a round-robin workout there. Extra pass. Anthony with a shot. Gibbs also with a three of his own. Now let's break down the numbers. From 2-point distance, just about even. Again, the huge difference was here. 16 threes as compared to just 2 made by Hokkaido. And then they were able to even things out as well from the free throw line, because Hokkaido got into early foul trouble, this time in the third and fourth periods. 8 and 18. That's too many. 10 more turnovers by the visiting squad. That really did them in. 29-13 points of turnovers. They were even in terms of points in the paint. Bench points, not really a factor there as well. 21 apiece. As we have the leaders for the respective squads. 24 points for Hawkinson, 8 rebounds for Gibbs, and 3 assists for Clemens. That's well distributed. On the other side, Willis with 21 points, 10 boards here for the big man, Thomas Welsh. Actually, Willis also had 10 rebounds and 6 assists for Shimatani. Scoring picture, you can see there. And now, the rebounding leaders. So everybody really helping out for Sunrockers Shibuya. And finally, the assist leaders. We talked about Shimatani with his 6. 3 each for Terrazono, Kojima, Tanaka, and Vendrame. And 1 for Willis, 1 also for Thomas Welsh. Well, the key matchup here was Josh up against Shuto. And Josh got the better of that matchup. That's going to do it here for our coverage. We'd like to thank all of you for joining us here this Sunday afternoon. Till next week, take care. Have a good week ahead. It's All-Star Weekend next week. Do join us for that. Take care, everybody. God bless.